Hi, welcome to my class today. I'm Lisa and I'm going to guide you through some gentle Hatha today. Let's get centered. Come to a cross-legged seat. Place your hands on your knees, palms are facing up, and close your eyes. Roll your shoulders up and back. Lengthen your spine. And just sit here and take a couple of deep breaths. Deep inhale and exhale. Let go. Inhale and exhale. Let everything go. Keep on breathing. Follow your natural breath. And try to let go of your thoughts. Let go of the past. Let go of thoughts about the future. And just be present here with me on your mat. Feel your breath going in through your nostrils and flowing out. And maybe you can detect a temperature change between your inhales and exhale. Connect with your mind. Connect with your body. Connect with your breath. Bring your hands together and rub your hands together. We create heat between our hands. And when you feel the heat, cover your eyes with your hands. Feel the warmth coming in. And then slowly release your hands back to your knees and open your eyes. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start in a child's pose. So come to your all fours. Bring your knees a little bit out. And then sink back with your hips to your heels. Arms stretch out to the front. And place your forehead on the mat. We stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhale deeply. And with your exhale, walk your hands to the right side. Maybe stack your left hand on top of your right hand and stretch the left side of your body. Breathe deeply into the left side. With your next inhale, bring your hands back to center and then walk them with your exhale to the left side. Some deep breath here. Slowly walk your hands back to center. And then walk your hands in. Come up to a tabletop. Tabletop means that your knees are hip width apart, your hands shoulder width apart. Your spine is straight. Spread your fingers wide. And then with an inhale, we're going to come up, look up, and bring our chest forward. Arch our spine. And with an exhale, we're going to look down, round our back, tuck our tailbone in. Inhale, arch your spine. Look up. And exhale, round your back. Make yourself small. Just follow your own rhythm, your own breath, and continue this movement. Slowly come back to center, to neutral spine. And then we're going to bring our hands, we turn them around so that our fingers are pointing to the back of the room. We inhale here, and with an exhale, we sink a little bit back with our hips so that you feel a light stretch in your wrists. Just stay here and breathe. Slowly come back forward. Turn your hands around again. Fingers are pointing to the front. And then we're going to bring our hands a little bit more forward and start to circle our hips. With big inhales and exhales. Loosen up your hips. You can go all the way back, all the way to the right, to the left, to the front. Just do what feels good today. Switch sides. The other direction. Good. Come back to tabletop. We're going to stretch our right foot, our right leg out to the back of the room and really flex our foot and push your heel away from you. So you feel a stretch in your calf muscle. If you like cycling or running, maybe your calf muscles are tight. That's why we're doing this pose. Breathe here. Inhale here. And exhale, step your right foot to the left corner of your mat. And look over your left shoulder to your right foot. We're compressing our left side, stretching our right side. And breathe here. And slowly step your foot back. And turn your right foot out. Press into your left hand. And raise your right arm to the ceiling. Fingers are pointing to the ceiling. Kneeling side plank. Look up to the ceiling. And rainbow your hips a little bit higher. The next inhale, try to balance and lift your right leg up. Bring it in one line with your hip. Flex your foot. Look up. And inhale here. And exhale slowly. Bend your leg, your right leg. Your knee goes to your chest. And try to step into a low lunge. So you turn to the front. Your left knee is still on the floor. And you are in a runner's lunge. Look to the front. And with your next inhale, lift your arms up. Come up to crescent lunge. Relax your shoulders. Square your hips. And with your next inhale, grab with your right hand your left wrist. Lengthen, and with the exhale, bend over to the right side. Sundial. Maybe look up to the ceiling. And just stay here and breathe. The next inhale, come back up. And exhale down to lunge. Press your left hand into the floor. And with the next inhale, sweep your right arm up to the ceiling. Easy twist. Look to the ceiling. Maybe drop your right hip a little bit. Good. And then we're going to bend our left leg and try to reach our left foot with our right hand. Maybe let your right leg fall out a little bit. And bring your foot towards your buttock. Lean into the stretch. This is too much for your wrist, for your left wrist. Maybe you come to your forearm. Possible too. Inhale here. And exhale, slowly release your foot. Come back to a low lunge. And then step back into tabletop. And from tabletop to a nice child's pose. sink back. Slowly walk your hands back in, come up, and back to tabletop. Second side. Stretch your left leg out to the back of the room and push your heel away from you. Stretch your calf. Only push into your hands. Inhale. And exhale. Step your left foot over to the right corner of your mat. And look over your right shoulder to your foot. Compress the right side of your body. Stretch the left side of your body. One more breath here. And exhale, step your foot back to center. Rotate your foot out to the left side. And with the next inhale, sweep your left arm to the ceiling. Side plank. Push into your right hand. Rainbow your hips up. With your next inhale, find your balance. Lift your left leg up. Height of your hips. Stay here for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale, we do the trick. Our left knee goes to our chest. We turn, and step into a low lunge. Good. Your next inhale, bring your arms up to the ceiling. Sink a little bit into your hips, a little bit lower with your hips. Look up. And then grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend over to the left side. Look up to the ceiling. One more breath here. And with your next inhale, hands straight up. Exhale, hands down to lunge. And then bring your right hand to your mat. Press it into your mat. And with the next inhale, lift your left arm up. Easy twist. Bring your left hip a little bit down. Twist a little bit more. Open your chest to the ceiling. And breathe. Then we're gonna reach for our right foot with our left hand. Maybe let your left leg fall a little bit open. And then lean into your hip. Bring your hip towards the mat. your foot towards your butt and feel the stretch. One more breath here. And exhale. Release your right leg. Come back to a low lunge. Step back to a tabletop. Open your legs. Child's pose. Couple of breaths here. Slowly come onto your belly. Here on our belly, we're gonna bring our arms to a goal pose. So you bend your arms, your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Good. And you can just rest here on one cheek. We're going to stretch our arms to the front. And then your right arm goes under your left arm for thread the needle. Your right palm is facing up. And just lie down on your right shoulder, on your right cheek. A nice shoulder stretch. Slowly bring your right hand next to your left hand. Stretch both arms out. And then we're gonna do the same pose, just the other side. Left arm goes under right. Left palm is facing up. Rest your head on your left cheek. And just surrender in this twist. Slowly bring your left arm back to center and roll onto your back. Place your feet on your mat. And then we're going to go for a figure four stretch. So you bring your right ankle over your left knee. Your right hand goes through your legs. Interlace your hands behind your left hamstring. And just pull your left leg into your chest. Feel a nice stretch in your right outer hip. We stay here for a couple of breaths. Slowly release the pose. And switch to the other side. Left ankle over right knee. And pull your right leg into your chest. Good. Release. We go for a light inversion. Bring your legs up to the ceiling. Waterfall pose. Flex your feet. Heels are pushing towards the ceiling. And just straighten your legs if you can. Keep them here. Maybe palms are facing up or down if you need a little bit more grip. Stay here and push your heels up. Feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. Push your heels a little bit more up. And then slowly release your knees to your chest. We're gonna open our legs and gonna grab our ankles, or maybe you can reach your feet. Grab them from the outside or the inside, whatever your preference is. And then pull your feet towards the floor. Make sure that your lower back stays connected to the mat. Happy baby. And if you want, you can just roll a little bit from side to side. Massage your lower back. Maybe close your eyes. Feel the pose. Feel the stretch in your hips. And then slowly bring your knees into your chest again. Hug them in. Bring your forehead to your knees. Make yourself small, tiny. Maybe even squeeze your facial muscles. Become small. Take one last deep inhale. And exhale. Release into Shavasana. Lie on your back. Feet in the corners of your mat. Let them flop out. The palms of your hands are facing up. The back of your neck is long. Your eyes closed. Your shoulder blades on the floor. And just let go. We're gonna stay here in this final resting pose for a couple of minutes. And completely surrender to the earth. Relax your feet. Your legs are getting heavy. Your hips are sinking into the floor. Your back is lying on the mat, feeling heavy. Let go of all the tension in your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Feel your breath in your chest becoming subtle. Soften your face, your eyes, your jaw, and completely relax. Completely let go. Slowly become aware of your breath again, and become aware of your body. Start moving your fingers and your toes. Maybe bring your head from one side to the other. Bring your feet together, your arms over your head, and stretch out. Hug your knees into your chest. And then let them fall to your favorite side. And when you feel ready, slowly push yourself back up into a cross-legged seat with your eyes closed. Rest your hands on your knees. And just observe the feeling. What are you feeling right now? Observe your breath. Check in with yourself. Maybe you feel a little bit calmer, a little bit more peaceful. Maybe a little bit more flexible. And if that's so, I've done my job. Bring your hands in front of your heart. And thank yourself for showing up today on your mat, moving your body, calming your mind. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.